Evening everybody, Rich here, back for part 4 of this RMS Mauretania tutorial. Today's focus will be the ship's boat deck superstructure, bridge wings, wheelhouse, and if I get time some other things as well. So that'll be for today, but before we start that, just going to pop down to the back end of the ship, or a bit further along the side of the ship for the inside walls. I have put the doors and windows in place along the sides there, you can see on the inside here. Doors and windows, 6 windows, pair of doors, 6 windows, pair of doors, the usual design that I do. And then on the underside here it's 5 windows, doors, 5 windows, doors, and so on. It's all the way along and all the way across the back as well, so that's that. So that is that little job out the way. So what we're going to do now is fly back to the front of the ship superstructure. And before we start, I'm just going to point out that if you're going to make a video or downloadable project using this design, then of course don't forget to credit me for it, because I do put a lot of time and effort into these designs, and I don't like being left out, if you know what I mean. Yeah, so right, so what we're going to do now is to build the curve of the boat deck superstructure. So we've got this front wall here, this overhang wall, and on the wood planking here we're going to leave a 4 block gap, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and on the 5th block we add a block. Remember, this is the centre line as well, so on the centre line 4 blocks back, on the 5th block, sorry, we add a block. And we're going to build this wall 7 wide, so 1, 2, 3 that way, and 1, 2, 3 that way. And then for the curve round, we're going to build 2 rows of 3, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 4 rows of 2, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then we want to build 2 back that way, and then 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, like that. So that creates the front of the superstructure. Do the same the other side. So go 3 and 3, I think. Yep, and then 4 rows of 2, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 back, and then 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, like that. And that is that section done there. And then I'll go back to working on the left. So from that row of 9, we want to build a line of blocks, which is 68 blocks. So add a block here, and then you want to build a line 68 blocks long. So this is be the first block here, and then we're going to build a line of 68 blocks. So it's 1 block out from the 9 basically, but it's 68 blocks long, and I measure it as I get to the end there, so I don't have to count it. So how far is that? That is 61, 62, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that is 68 like that. So there we go. So there we go. At the end of the 68, we want to build outwards. We want to build out 2 and then 2 like that. So it's curving outwards, 2 and then 2. And then 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then curve 2, 2 back in like that. So it's a sort of a bubble like it was on the deck below. So it's 2 out, 7, 2 in, 2 in like that. And then we want to build 3, 1, 2, 3 like that. And then we curve out again, so we go 2, 2 like that. And then 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Like so. And then we build 2 and 2 in again like that. So it's a double bubble basically. And then we want to build a line of 38. So that's the first block there. And we want to build a line of 38. So I just build it freehand. And then measure. 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. And that's 38 there like that. And there we go. And then what we want to do is build another bubble. Build 2 out, and then 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then of course 2 in, 2 in. And then 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we curve out again. 2, 2, and then 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 2 and 2 back in like that. And then finally another line of blocks, and this is 48 blocks long. So that's the first block, and I'm going to build a line of 48, so all the way along down the deck, build it 48 long. How far is that? That is 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, and that's 48 blocks long. And that is the side done like that. So you want to do the same thing on the other side, and then we'll start building the bridge at the front end. So I shall copy from here and copy it, flip it and paste it on the other side. Remember, it's symmetrical on both sides, so I'm just hurrying up the process. So just do the quick copy paste and then we'll be fine. Right, so we'll copy up to the center block there, and we'll do the copy, flip to the right, and then paste. And there we go, that's both sides done, and it should look something like that, sort of a bullet with wings, if you like, or little flaps on each side, or something else, you know, plenty of things shaped like that. So there we go, that's that little job done like that. Okay, so what we're going to do now is pop down to the front wall again, the front wall of the walls we just built, and you're going to increase this front wall here to 4 blocks high. So this front wall, which is 7 wide, we increase it to 4 high, like so. So it's 4 blocks high like that. And then on the center block at the top, we add 2 wood blocks out like that, or forward, and then a white block like that. And this will create the overhang of the wheelhouse, or the bridge, yeah, where the wheelhouse will go. So that's the center block. And then what we're going to do is make this wall 9 wide. So 1, 2, 3, 4 that way, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 that way. So you can see from here it is 9 wide. And then to create the curve of this and the bridge wings, we want to build out 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, like so. So it's 4, 4 like that. And then 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows of 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that, and then 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like so. And then at the end you want to build 2 like that, and then 2 again like that. But this will be changed later on. These 2 blocks here will be removed, but don't worry. So it's 2 out and 2 out like that. And then from this block here, we want to build 8 inwards. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we want to build back 6, 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then in 2, 1, 2 like that. And then down to the deck below, or down to the deck house foundations below, like that. And it should look something like that. So I'll do the same on the other side. Pardon me. And then we do the same this side. So it's 2 rows of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 3. 1, 2, 3. 5 rows of 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then the 2 and the 2. And then the 8 back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 6 down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 across, 1, 2, and then join to the deck below, like that. And there we go, that is the front of what will be the bridge, wheelhouse and bridge wings. And it looks something like that. And those 2 blocks that I said we remove, we'll do that now. So these 2 blocks here, we remove them, so that one and that one. Same on the other side, we remove that one and that one. And that's that little job done there. Right, so what we're going to do now is from this pillar, which we just built here, connecting the walls above, from this pillar all the way forward around the curve up to the wall over there, we increase the walls to 4 blocks high. So, like I say, from that pillar, just increase the walls to 4 high. This is forward, by the way. So all the way around to the front, make them 4 blocks high. Like so. And then when we come to add the deck will sit on top of these blocks and in this groove here. So that's where the deck will go. So that's one side done. I should do a quick jump cut, well not a jump cut, but a copy paste while I do the other side. And it should be all done. So just stand here, we do copy, flip, paste. And there we go, that's both sides done. So we've got both sides of that curved wall done, and the overhang created, and that's that little job done there. Right, so the next job we want to do is these side walls, which go along with the bubbles. We want to increase them to 5 high, so basically the height of the top line here. So increase them to 5 high like that, all the way down. So I shall use welded it for this. So all the way down the side, we use the set quartz. Spell it right first. Quartz command. And then around the bubbles, increase them to 5 high as well. and hopefully it should all line up. I've already done this once and screwed it up, so hopefully second time lucky. Right, that's the first pair of bubbles done. To then go down to the next set and add this wall here. So set quartz again. Wish there was an easier way of doing this. Tell you what, when I used Minecraft Classic, the world edit design in that was much better. I could didn't have to keep adding single blocks to get a start point. You could just click and drag wherever you wanted, but never mind. So that's the first of those bubbles, and then up to the last bubble. Do 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 do. And then the last little job, or the last stretch of wall here, down to the end, and there we go. That's that wall done there. So that's the side, or one side done so far. Don't connect the two sides together because there will be a different section to add on here later on. So don't go connecting this side to that side. It will cause an issue. So anyway, that's one side done, and what I'm going to do is do a quick copy paste to get the other side done, and then we can move on to the next job. So let's fly down to the front end. You can see all the walls are now 5 high, up to the bridge wings basically, and short copy up to this point, and we do the usual copy, flip, paste, and there we go. That's both sides done, and both sides should look something like that in theory. So I'll just fly down to the back end now, because we've got a bit more to add on, and hopefully we'll be able to go from there. So I'm just going to make sure this is all right, because the walls are going to extend slightly. I don't want them to go too far, so I'm just going to, well, we'll add the walls first. So what we're going to do, so what we're going to do from the from the ends of the two walls here, the two top blocks of the end, these two here, we're just going to build them all the way across to the other side. So it's 2 high all the way across from the top 2 blocks only. This would create a boundary for the deck all the way down the side there like that, and that is, like I say, the boundary for the deck up there. And then what we're going to do is from the bottom here extend these walls by 21. So we should go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 like that. So it's 21 blocks to the end. Now do the same the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 like that. And then increase the height to 4 blocks high up to the end here, so 4 blocks high only. So set quartz to there, and as you can see they're 1 block lower than the walls here we just built. So that's how that would be. So once again, do the other side, increase that to 4 high like so, and then we can join the back and the front together. So connect them up, and there we go. That's those 2 sections done. Now I think on the real ship this section was open, but I've not allowed that on this one. I've just closed it in, but if you want to make it more open like the real ship, you can. So I'm just going to make sure that the gap between the wall and the centre block of the back wall here, or of the end of the deck basically, is right. So from that block there to the wall is 9, or the gap is. I'm just going to make sure it's the same on the prototype, because I do have an inkling it may be wrong, but I don't think it is. So from the centre block to the wall, it's 7. Right, so something's got a bit awry here. And there's 8. Hang on. So from there to there, that's 8. Then again, it was 7. Right, so from there to there is 8. I don't think it'll be a problem being just 1 block out, will it? Don't tell anyone. Right, so yeah, it's only one block out, so it's not a huge issue. If it had been 7, I may have gone back and redesigned it, but seeing as it's 9, I'm not going to take it as a problem. So I'll just check it again from there to there. It's 9, so yeah, it's not a huge issue. So there we go. That is that little job done there. Right, so now what we're going to do is from the top of the wall, which is 4 high, we're just going to add the deck in this section here. This will go to that boundary over there which we just built, so I'm going to stand on that block and use the fill tool to fill in the deck. So fill wood 200. There we go, that's that deck added there. As you can see, it's going to be one block lower than the deck on the top there, so that's a little section there. And then for the rest of the area, all the way forward to the bridge, the deck goes along the top of the 5, like so. So I'm going to stand on this block here and use the same thing again, and hopefully it will fill in quite quickly. There we go. So there we are. So you can see the deck's added there, and it's 1 block higher than the deck on the back end here. So that is that little job done there. So just going to fly forward and make sure the deck is filled in with the bridge wings, and hopefully it should all be fine. And it's just come up short, so that's not a big disaster, but you can see the bridge wings are filled in with the wood planking there. So I just stand on this wall here and fill in the rest of it, and there we go. Pardon me, that's that little job done there, and already there's a block missing. So I need to put a block there and there. There we go. So that is that job done there. So yeah, I think we've done alright. So the next job we want to do is, before I do a jump cut, is to go underneath the overhang of the bridge, and on the underside of the white we just add white blocks on the underneath to create the I'll give it a bit more depth, so I just make it 2 blocks deeper basically all the way around, or make it 1 block deeper rather, all the way around the bridge wings as well, and then back to there like that. I don't know how far it goes round. I think we might as well just do this bit as well, round to there like that, and that's that side. Do the same the other side. Round the bridge wings on this side. Then around the bridge wings, and then round the other side. And there we go. So that's that little job done there. So got the bridge wings added, and it should all be fine. There, we're getting there. And like before, on the walls we've built down the sides, you can start adding doors and windows to them, like the usual, 5 windows door, 5 windows door, or whatever, and it should all be fine. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to add the supports for the bridge wings. I'm just going to double check the prototype to make sure it's how I've written it down, because usually it ain't, so bear with me on this one. So we've got the bridge wings here on the prototype. Bridge wings go out the side, and we've got a sort of an L shape there on the side, so that is how that should be. So the side ones we need to remove a few blocks, so we'll go back over to the bridge wings and remove some of the blocks. So we need to remove those ones, and then 1, 2, 3 there, and then do the same there, remove those 3 like so. And then what we'll do is from this, where we remove the last 2, we go down 1, 2, 3. Is it 3 or 4? I can't remember. Let me just double check it. So it was down 1, 2, 3, 4. It goes down 4. Yep. So there we do. So we go down 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we go to the other side, do the same, or on the back end of it. Sorry, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 like that, and then fill in the gap in between, like so. And then what we do here is add in the centre. We add 2 blocks, and then 2 blocks, 2 blocks, and 2 blocks. So basically building up like that. And then we build underneath the bridge wing like that. So it sort of creates a sort of little puppy ear sort of thing, little dog's ear sort of design. Don't look too bad. It does look a bit weird. So it's sort of an upside down L shape, if you like, underneath the bridge wing. So if you go from the end, go one block in from the end and just add an upside down L like so. So it's 3 blocks back, or 3 blocks in and then 3 down like that, sort of an L shape, like so. And then for the rest of the bridge wing design here, we go to the back end of this bridge wing again and just add another 2 blocks there, like so. It gives the wing a bit more depth, and do the same on the front as well, so add another 2 blocks there like that, just to make it a bit thicker. And I think that didn't look too bad. So I'll do the same on the other side. So we'll remove those 2 blocks, and then 1, 2, 3 there, and then 1, 2, 3 there. And then on the front, from this 2 here, we go down 1, 2, 3, 4. Same on the back, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then fill in the gap. And then on the inside we go 1, 2, 3 out, 1, 2, 3 out, and then 1, 2, 3 down, 1, 2, 3 down, like so. That creates the little dog ear. And then on the inside we go 2 blocks there, and then 2 blocks there like that, just to give the bridge wing a bit more support. And excuse me, that is that little job done there. So yeah, that's all that sorted. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to do a quick jump cut and then move on to the next part. So back in a moment. Okay, back again. So what we're going to do now is to add the ship's wheelhouse, but before we do that, we're going to add some stairs behind the bridge deck, or behind the bridge wings. So we're going to go down to the bridge wings here, and where the deck goes back and then goes in a block, we're just going to add some stairs to this point here. So remove that block and then get our stairs, which we're going to use wood ones, whichever one. I'll use those ones, oak ones, and we shall plonk them here. So put stairs there, and then stairs, 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 stairs down to that. And then for the white banisters, we just go 2 up, 2 up, 2 up, and then 2 up there. So you get the stairs on there like that, and then we add blocks underneath just to cover the stairs up. So a block, block, block there like that, and that's the stairs added on that side there. So do the same the other side. Going to remove that top block and then put the stair block in. Stairs, 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 and stairs. And then white blocks will go 2 up, 2 up, 2 up, and 2 up like that. And then underneath we put a block, block, and a block there like that. So there we go. There's the stairs added there, from the boat deck up to the wheelhouse. And then the next job we want to do is from the banisters, basically from here. So we want to add a line of blocks all the way around the front line of the front of the wheelhouse. So just from this point all the way around to the stairs on the other side. So we don't need a block there, but we'll put a block there instead. So from that block we'll just add the line all the way around and then around the side there. It's basically just creating the wall for the front of the bridge. And then all the way along the front. And then up the other side. Down to the stairs there. So there we go. There's the stairs added there. And that's that little job done. So what we're going to do now is add the wheelhouse. So the wheelhouse consists of 7 windows. So we're going to go to, I think it's the centre we go to. So from the centre of the front wall here we add a window, 2 blocks high, and then either side we add 3 windows. So a window, a window, and a window. So that should be 4, and then 3 this side, 1 there, 1 there, and 1 there. So that's 7 windows across like that. I would double check. Oh yeah, I better double check it, and I make sure I've not screwed up. So I'm pretty sure it's 7 windows. Hey ho. So what we got? We got 1, 2, 3, 4 across the front. Hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 across the front, and then 1 at the side. So there's 1 on the centre. Yep, that should be fine. In theory. So, yep, so there we go. So that's the windows added, and then we just add the pillars in between the windows. So pillar there, and a pillar there, and 1 there, and 1 there, and 1 there, and then at the end of the windows put a pillar there, and then put a pillar there like that. So that's the front wall of the wheelhouse. And then for the sides are going to be 19. So this is the first block there. So that's block number 1. and we go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, like that. So 19 long. And then we do out 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, like that, and then 2, like so. So it's out 3 and then 2, and then we go 2 back like that, and then 2 again, and then inward 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 2 back like that, and that is the wall like that. So when it's all completed, this area here will be where the some of those big vent cowlings go. So that's the first ones there. So do the same the other side. So block 1 is there. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, like that. And then 3 out, and then 2, and then 2 back, and then 2 again, and then 3 in, and then 2 back, like that. So that is the sides of the wheelhouse, and then we just join them across the back like so. Join them together like that, and that is how it should look. And then what we want to do is increase these walls to 4 blocks high. So we'll go to the front, and we'll go 1, 2, 3, or make it 4 high all the way along. So 4 high, and I use the quartz tool for that. So down to here, and then around the side points as well. The side points will change slightly in a minute, but we'll get to that. So just increase all the walls to 4 high for the minute. And then across the back end, and then along the other side. So just do this as quick as I can. And then down the other side. And there we go, there's the walls all increased in height. And then for the areas around the top here, what we want to do is put a block in the corners here. So on the corners of the curve here, we just put a block there and a block there to make them square, and then get rid of that block there and that block there. So it just sort of creates a subtle overhang, if you like. It just squares the top off. So I do the same the other side. Just square the top end off. So block there and a block there. Remove that one and that one, and there we go. There's those areas squared off. And then across the top of the wheelhouse, we just add blocks across the top of all the windows. So across the top like so. And there we go, that's the wheelhouse all completed there. And the next job you just want to do is add the roof, which is wood blocks. So the wood goes along the top section here like that. Like so, all the way back. And what I'll do, I shall stand on one of these corner blocks and use the fill tool. So fill wood by 200. And there we go, that's the wood decking added there. So that's the top of the wheelhouse done there. And like I said, these corner pieces which stick out will be where the those 2 big vent cowlings go. So they'll be added later on. You can actually see them on the prototype there, those 2 big things where the crosshairs are. So that was where 2 of those will go. And then what we want to do is to add some stairs to the side. So what we're going to do is go to the corner block, the front corner block of the wheelhouse. So this corner block here. Don't remove it, just leave it there. We're going to count from there 13 back. So that's the first 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then build out 2 like that. And then remove that block there and put a wood block and then another wood block. And then we just add some stairs down. So stairs, 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 and stairs down. And then we add the balusters, which are 2 up, 2 up, 2 up, and 1 there. And then we add a block underneath, or 3 like that, 4 blocks underneath, and that is the stairs added there, like so. And there will be handrails going around the outside, so don't need to worry with that. So do the same the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Build out 2, remove 1 there, build out 2 wood, add the stairs down, stairs, 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 and stairs, and then the banisters, 2 up, 2 up, 2 up, and 1 there, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks underneath. And there we go, that is pretty much the wheelhouse done. And then what we want to do is just add a few doors. So what we do, we'll get rid of 4 blocks, and that'll create the doorways. Just add the doors, may as well. So put a doorway there, and a few windows. So put a window, window, and a window. So 3 windows along the side, and maybe 1 window there. Looking at the prototype, I think these windows were too high, so well, put the first one too high, and the rest could be 1 high, and that's that side there. Do the same the other side, may as well. So put a window 2 blocks high there, and then doors here, and then window there, and there, and there. There we go. That is pretty much the wheelhouse done. There will be more details to add, like I said, the vent cowlings and some handrails and a few other bits as well. But that is primarily that job done. So we've got a little bit done today. So still plenty more to go. But yeah, that is pretty much it for today. So that is part 4 done. Part 5, I'm sort of debating whether to do the top superstructure and the funnels, or move on to the stern deck house. But we'll see when we get there. There's still plenty more to do. But that's pretty much it for today. So, like I say, part 5 not decided, but you'll see when we get there. But anyway, so this is Rich signing off, logging off and disappearing. And I shall return in part 5. So, bye for now.